get in the shower. But I had to move some stuff around in here. I don't know. Something still ain't working. I'm doing one of those cleanings where I got to get everything out of the corners of the floor and from underneath the couch and from behind the couch. It could be a catch-all. My behind the couch. Trying to reduce the number of tables and stuff that I have in here. It's a lot. It'd be I think it'd be a lot too when you don't feel at home in your own home. When you feel at home in your own home, or let me say I don't feel home. I feel like I don't want nobody in the home with me. I feel like these ain't the right people. And I was just sitting here looking at this hubby card, and I just feel like it's not. I feel like even if these are energies that's attached to people that could have murdered me, like I don't know, like in the 40s or maybe in the 90s, or I don't know. It's just weird. It's the way they've been playing around with DNA or something, genetics. So somebody can like. Also, they're using people as like weapons. If we're already in the future and we're using technology, mental technology, or cell phones are already in your head, you can call people up and talk to them without moving your mouth. You can just communicate through telepathic communication. Um, Something else is going on here. It's something very foreign. It's like you being a lively person. You go to the grocery store, you have small talk with people. People just want to talk to you, things like this. And then, you be around people that barely say any words. Most people are looking like, is this motherfucker like a serial killer? But these people trying to make you look like you weird. You know, it's something like that. I'm telling you, it's like the town eight are holding the family members hostage, and they created something in an underground facility, and that's what's in the house with me. And they want to scare me so I can leave, or they've planted like a society around here where somebody would just like these people could just play around with my money or something. It's almost like they have dispersed this money. It's like court sessions that was going on maybe in this city or Milwaukee or close by, not that far. And everything that was available. These could like trust funds connected to people's death as they were killing off people in the town and bringing new ones in. No traces of the finances because now they've changed the names, numbers, social security numbers, just so somebody can have you not have something or something. We'll say something because I don't think that these are people. And again, the Bible does say something about being there's going to be a knot of people that was going to take over a place, but we better not be having it because I think that this is already what happened. They just got really creative while they were doing this, and now they never want to let go of this power. We got the creativity muncher. Somebody could have married you just so they can steal your ideas and get into contracts that you don't know nothing about. But there's a tower coming for this person. They could have put you in a bondage or something like this, or binded you as soon as they got married with witchcraft or with some type of laws. Or what I'm seeing here is the therapist here in reverse. So somebody could have lied about your mental stability. Okay. On some document, you don't even know that this was done. This is like a therapist just writing up some stuff like, oh, this person, Sarah Gonzalez, she's mentally ill. She's got uh, again, if we're talking about a social credit system or a new system or people that's being dead weren't attached to this, but now they're pulling us into this new software or this new, something like that. Okay. But there is a lie about somebody's mental status here. This is like some demon. You know that there's an alien invasion and nobody else knows, and so you don't talk to all your family members the way because you got to really calculate this. You didn't let go of your regular responsibilities, and now you might be thinking about it because you're seeing that the people in your immediate family are moving different. So you may be reporting this like I am, doing things like this, figuring out how do people get out of this situation because I feel like somebody let something go too long, um, without losing another thing. because these people will secretly strip you of everything, the gifts that God or other people have for you, and the home that you can call home. Um, this is what they do. And the government and all these officials, and they know what these people are, or they know what this is, and they can stop it so that you can get your footing and then handle the rest, but they're not doing it. Somebody's not doing it. Also, it's the same ritual I think they did to my grandfather when he was younger in the 20s. This could be also having something to do with the naturalization acts, or um what was it? Not a civil rights act, but immigration something act of like 1924 or something. I think my grandfather was like 1924, 27 through somewhere between that time, 25. I don't know. But when they were saying that he went to an orphanage and then a boarding house, I think that these were mental statuses that they put people in order to invade them or in order to steal from them. Because if you were looked at as like a anointed one or God's child or an American, they would not be able to do that. So they have to like, find some kind of way to remove you from your status or something in order to do so. Somebody is so fucking greedy. They think nobody can see what they're talking, because people are it would be like the president doing this and talking about stupid shit. But the president already has one of my clones, and the president is okay with that clone because they've already programmed it to act like them and walk like them and talk like them and spend money like them. And but that clone is not supposed to be having my stuff. They don't care nothing about me. These people keep on coming like, oh, it's your day or something. Is this a special day for you? It's not. You already have something like me. That's why you're not too concerned about putting it in. Even if these are with kinship, there's a different law or something that has to be to even protect family members from a president. If you're if a distant relative became president, say that it's on the docket that you or this person become president. If this person was able to do these things to you and they became president, you would need protection from this. There's a special jurisdiction here. You hear me? There's a special jurisdiction here that we should be talking about. Somebody could be denying you the kinship or something like this so that they can continue to siphon or bully or let other people that they care about do this to this person. And this is the most prominent person of the lineage. Somebody's been getting away with something for too damn long. It's the spirit. I'm telling you. I seen, that's why I didn't like get sad or cry. I knew that there was a spirit on my mom when she got mad when I found, I talked to my dad and they finally made her send me back to finish out his portion of the the agreement, the visitation agreement. But my sister stayed behind, and she was like, "Oh, don't talk to me if I die or something like this." But it's this same energy. It's the same energy now. Like I said, um, uh, uh, allowing me to see like my brothers and sisters get new school clothes and new things and ice cream and McDonald's Happy Meals and stuff, and then be like, no, you don't get any because you want. So I had to sit through that for like a week and a half, maybe two, before my ticket was able to come back to Illinois. But somebody's doing that on a larger scale. This stuff that was left to me got nothing to do with this person. And somebody is, because of their government position, they're allowing other people that make them happy and say what they want and do what they want, or they're in gay relationships or whatever, to take things from me that don't belong to them. And people like, oh, I don't have no way. I'm not thinking about it in either way. But what I won't be doing is ridiculed in this manner because of the hidden truth about my connection with a Donald Trump. That's what I'm not going to do. Because when they found me and they started to hone in on me, I was a happy, healthy, go-lucky person. I still smoked cigarettes. I still cussed. I was just fine. These people sat around here and they know that if they're staring at me, it drains me. That's why I said I'm not a good person as a star anyways, because I don't like a lot of people looking at me. I'm not nervous about it. I used to be when I was like in middle school or in elementary school, but I don't care about going in front of a large group of people anymore. It's just whatever I am is different. Everybody is not supposed to be in my energy. Everybody's not supposed to be watching me all the time. Um, Especially again, if to try to make somebody feel blinded or blindsided about everything and bound in every direction, this is abuse. It's almost like these people are scared of something. Like if they highlight this, because there's people that know who I am or what I am from all walks of life. And it's like they're scared to talk about that thing. And that could be the thing that actually frees us if they really think that Donald Trump is that bad and we're being abused by Donald Trump. But at the same time, you know, I feel like somebody could be trying their best to like keep certain things from happening to someone, but they want to be able to bully you. This is another thing. Like I want to be able to make sure that you know that it's me that's causing you this problem. I don't want everybody in the place or the city or the town or the house or something to be doing it. I want to do it. Like it's okay for me to do it, but nobody else can bully you, or you know how something like this, like brothers and sisters are. I could talk about this person, but I feel like, but these people act like they're in high school. I mean, if we really got to see how these people act behind the scenes, most of these people in Congress and think they would not be having these jobs. It's just the truth. But it's that same energy here. Like I'm gonna make everybody else's life easy over here, except for yours. Or you may not be able to pay rent, and this person may not be. But I'm gonna make sure I make you pay. I'm gonna keep bringing it up to you though, right? Um, to make you feel some kind of way. I'm telling y'all, something weird is going on. This is definitely some form of abuse. It will be the same thing as being hearing on the news, oh, a mother kept this, or this could be the spell work too of the Queen Elizabeth thing when they said that she put her sister in a mental institution. This could be a spell work that they did to me back when I was a teenager. Um, they could be they could have tried to do it again with a new person that's going to put the mask on and act like they're the queen. Well, the queen publicly supposedly died, if she's even really dead, but um they're trying to manipulate something here. And what is it, Charles? I don't think he might have that much longer to go, really. So, you know, these are like people that's like paradigm jumpers or time travelers, but you could be one too, but you never jumped yourself. Somebody's always carried you. So people's like, why don't you just go back to the portal and just go back? You talking all this shit, but you don't know anything about what you are. Nobody ever taught you. You've never seen anything extraordinary or been to a situation where somebody had to, like, remember when Eli came and picked up Olivia? Somebody could feel stupid too, because they could have fell for the decoy. And they could have told the decoy or an enemy opposing team's clone all the secrets. They were so busy trying to block me or you, but we're the real thing. And you basically took in the fake thing and you exposed all the secrets. You know? Something like that. Hot cross buns. But somebody knows what they did, but they're trying to stop anybody else from giving a helping hand. But there's no helping hand that this person can trust. So, I mean, I guess somebody get what they want, because this is somebody didn't think that you should be handed this privilege or whatever this is, or a privileged lifestyle that was supposed to be handed to you a long time ago, that easy. Like they were never supposed to be privileged at all. But you were supposed to be privileged for the past 30 years, but somebody still thinks that it's too good for somebody just to come in and say, okay, we're going to let you know what your real status is and give you this access or whatever, and go on with yourself. There's people that never should have had this privilege or access or been privy to whatever this program is, that are in it, and they're the ones that's mad that you're going to get whatever the status change is, or something, you know something like this. Somebody could be saying that somebody's a failure here. They could, but this is being rejected. Like I said, you could come from a family of time travelers, but their bright idea was to keep you not privy of that. If they do transport you, they're going to brainwash you and knock you out first. So you never know the secret as to how to get yourself out of a situation. And then you become a burden to the other time travelers because they always got to come in and get you out. And they think that you're playing dumb on purpose. But if they really look, it's somebody in this group that, because of the rules, you would be your ass kicked out because you don't ever do somebody like that for no fucking reason, for your own benefit. And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords here. It's like, and if you a clone family, everybody else was taking in and showing all their clones and what they're doing, where they should be stationed and all this stuff. But somebody never, they never explain to you how it works so that they can use your clones to do nefarious things and lock them all up. And then when you're ready to take over the kingdom and do things that you need to do that should be not sacred, not discreet, you would look like the bad guy and you ruined it for everybody because you told the secret. But God, you didn't tell it because you didn't even know how this shit worked. God would be the only one that would have been able to tell you this, because every single person in this group is benefiting from you not knowing. Nobody would, if they're in that deep, nobody would have a reason to tell you. It's like a ghost account or something like this. These people ruined all of their benefits. 33 of them are together. They all ruined all their money that fast. They were going to tell you, but they said, let's just hold back a minute, because say we blow all this money, or she's telling the truth about the prophecy of the future and we're not going to have anything. Let's just leave everything in her account and we'll fuck up. If we fuck up, we'll just take all of her money because she got more than us, and we'll divvy it up between ourselves and give ourselves a second chance at life. And you're going to burn in hell for it, or on a stake, or hang from a tree, or something like that while you're burning or something. Because somebody's not supposed to be in fortitude or homeless or pushing around a buggy, or like y'all groom these high priestesses to have to live in their car for a certain amount of time and be humiliated. That's not what I am. All right. So I'm telling you, most of these women are already independent at like 20 something years old, that they put through these little things. They normally don't, I'm hearing they normally don't leave a person in at-home mom station all this much time. That's why somebody's so eager to get me out of it now. Like I said, when you might wake up when you're back a little stiff, now you realizing all the years of work and labor and stuff, and you kind of work down a little bit. You just work to the bone a little bit. And then somebody want to say, well, just get out there. Everybody can start over. But they want to forget about the whole bunch of money and properties that was still being hidden from me all this time, that other people have benefited from. Some of them not even here anymore. Or the genuine, authentic ones are scattered around the earth, fending for themselves. Okay? Yeah, because this is all about somebody don't want somebody to gain something. The real versions of these people, even celebrities, are wandering around just doing something. And the aliens are on TV and you're giving them all your attention. You see what I'm saying? So I could hate the Kim Kardashians that's on TV, but the real ones ain't living that life. Possibly. The real ones that could have said, oh, I don't want to do any more plastic surgery, or I don't want to. They say, okay, well, get out. We already got a clone ready to take your spot. Or we got an alien that just be love to step into that skin. You see? So we got justice here. All right, a tower here. There's some kind of protest or something erupting, because this, I mean, I'm not trying to say nothing funny, but it seems like this is not the elite you think, but it's a top. You know how they say the Tower of David, I think it was, with the clay feet and stuff like this. This is something like, these people was totally selected by God for whatever reason. It could be who people might paint out or exploit to be the least, but their plug is strong. It's stronger than a lot of these other people. If these, it's like Care Bear countdown. If these people open up their shirt and shine a light, it can knock down the evil or the wicked. So they got these people separated in some kind of sense here. There could be something between, like, if somebody is the main conduit or the main child, it's something about how you feel, how you thinking about this sector, that sector, that sector, and what we're saying online. It causes an eruption here. It's a lot of emotions or something like this as well. Some kind of eruption, or this is what somebody doesn't want to happen. All right, we got the art or art energy in reverse again. Like, and like people that are in position or have the ear of many people or something, they're like the weakest links. The ones that's prancing around like they're untouchable. They're the weakest links. They are the weakest. They're the most frightened right now. And you know what frightened people do when they don't know what else to do, and they feel like nobody can see them or stop them, and they feel like they have the power. So somebody saying one step is not in, but I know what somebody's talking about. And this is somebody wants somebody to be in a same-sex relationship or something. And that's just not happening. It would be, even if I was gay or even if I liked girls, I still wouldn't do it because I'm not going to bow down to you. I'm not going to do what you said. Who the fuck are you? This could also be somebody that want to be seen as a big bad woman or man, but they're gay. And so they need to prove this about you. Or they need you to, so they could be even, and then say, okay, now you could, because if you ever rise up against me, then I have this about you. Or it's some weird shit like this. Or this is somebody that thought that they had no other choice. They had to do that, have sex with that man to get further, because these people is gonna keep up, and you just going through the punches. You just like, okay, they gonna keep on doing it. I don't care. I'm not doing it because you said I do. You know, me and you is a different type of breed. You bought your way to the top. I was born to be at the top. So I don't know what to tell you. No matter where I'm at right now, how I look, how I smell, how I taste, it don't matter about none of that right now. While you stealing my stuff. And people's like, oh, well, you know, I've been confident. No, you've been a disgusting person doing everything out of line that you're not supposed to be doing to try to get to somebody that is has a disadvantage. It's not because they're dumb. It's not because nothing. You probably not even as smart as this person. It's because you're not having this person plugged into the system, and then you're trying to put. This is like somebody is a professional boxer. They've been boxing for a year. They the number one in something. And then now you want to fight me or something. But we had 10 years to fight. We ain't liked each other since the first grade. And now you in the 10th grade, you the number one ranking. Now you want to catch me outside? Bitch, and you a boxer? You a full-blown heavyweight boxer now? Come on, man. We had all that time to fight. And that's the thing. It's different if you was picking on somebody and then they become a boxer and then y'all get into a fight or you do something to them and then they pop out on you. But this is like, this was your bully. Your bully was just doing this. One day you embarrassed them by hitting them back. So they went and trained up some more and got professional training. And you know, it's something weird like this. Like somebody want to win or put you down in front of a whole bunch of people and stand over and say, yeah, I did that. Like, and they don't even have a reason to want to do that. But it's not just afflicting. Yes, the abuse is happening to you or me or whoever this is, but it's not even proving anything. It's not, it's senseless. It's childish. Or they don't really even have a reason. How dare you? This is not like boys pulling on your pigtails on the playground. This is somebody that want to date you or something because they found you online on the free online database, and they're using their money to like ruin your life. Like, you don't even know this person, nor do you know they have a crush on you or anything. Somebody's not surprised that somebody traveled to somebody's house and did something. This like a lady hitman to me with this duffel bag. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting about to get the hiccups. Ascension, somebody's soul could be, this blue person soul could be laid to rest here. 98, this could be like somebody using their galactic something for good. Okay. 1987, 1998. A commitment in reverse, gay in reverse. Now somebody want to help you. Ascend. I don't know. Why? '98. I was pregnant in '98. I think I had my daughter in '99, my first child in '99. That's really strange though, because whenever I see this intuitive Kev card, this reminds me of my boyfriend's brother. I only dated the boy a little bit of time at not band camp, but summer camp. um this remind me of his twin. Well, I don't think he was a twin. He had twin brothers. The boy that I liked, or that liked me. Mm, the diamond energy in the upright. So, somebody could be a child killer here. I don't know why I keep on picking up something in this field, because I never remember being attacked, but back then. But like I said, 87, 88, 89. This could be about when I would have known these people. And this person's in the upright. 98. 97, I could have went back to Texas for a visit. 98, I was pregnant. 99, I had the child. It's almost like, you see, this don't have to be 98, but it's giving me go back around that time. So 1 years old the baby was when I went to go take her the first year, when I went to go take her down to visit my mom. That 2 years. And then me and my mom's boyfriend got into a fight. And then I went to my auntie Nessa's house. She did my hair. She did my hair. She was living in Texas now at that time. And I remember, yeah, and she's like, well, the only thing is I don't remember. Okay, D was living there. I don't think Lamont was living there, but I think D was living there with her. But I don't recall how I got back to because I don't think I still didn't talk to my mom. There was no such thing as cabs and Ubers. I don't remember leaving my auntie's house. Now, if these people was prominent figures in Texas, If I went back down there, if something happened to me mysterious around that time, or somebody else, could be the auntie, I don't know. Something could have happened to somebody. It's like it could be a boy that they ascended and then they became a female this second lifetime. Something could have happened here. We also got thief right beneath here. Mind you, my auntie and them been living down there for a while now. I know that the circuits and the different frequencies are different in all the states. You know what I'm saying? It starts just like a wound starts healing and get a scab on it. Things start to get, you know, okay. So regular people think, oh, I'm just going to visit my auntie or something like this, but these people could have already been changed. You understand? These people could have already been changed. Emotional pain. Also, when I get astronaut, somebody might not be able to astro travel. You know how you pronounce it's like astronaut, but it's like it gives me astronauts. These people might have different protection, are supposed to have different protection on the earth if they can't do that. Poverty. You can't move like she got the moves like Jagger, and you can't move like that. Again, somebody could be trying to put a body somewhere and act like this murder happened in 98 or something like this, and it really was just 8 days ago. You know, somebody's doing, like, people are doing, like, sinister things like this. You got this unbothered energy in reverse. Somebody could be using up finances here. That's not theirs, or playing a part that's not theirs in a place that they're not supposed to. Because when it comes to ascension, you know, I keep thinking that I be thinking like, oh, was my dad different? Da, 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 da. But I never really stopped to think if my mom was murdered or done differently or changed or something. Because it's like, oh, don't you wish you would have just stayed down here? I'm thinking, well, the way I be picking up on your energy, like, I almost like they was doing a lot of work on you too. But far away from home. Hold on, I gotta get